Welcome to New Mexico. I'm in Santa Fe right now, and I'm going to show you the best places to eat, drink, and stay when you're on a budget, so don't go anywhere. Stick with me. First 2 nights, we booked the honeymoon suite for $175 a night at the Guadalupe Inn, which is a really well-maintained motel just walking distance from the plaza in the rail yard district. Has a fireplace, really great sized room with a big soaking tub, and it also comes with a mini fridge and a microwave. So we just got into Santa Fe. We're gonna walk, maybe get some breakfast. Our hotel is like, what, 10 minutes from the plaza?
Yeah, maybe.
So walk around, maybe find a cool bakery, and just see what there is around here. Stick around. After a few minutes of walking around, we did find a really good bakery. It's called Sage. It's actually just a couple blocks from where we're staying. They had a really good selection of grab-and-go pastries, as well as some hot items. Their breads looked fantastic, but knowing we have a full day of eating ahead of us, we opted to split a latte and a chocolate croissant, or pain au chocolat, as it's better known.
It's super light and flaky. There is only like 2 pieces of chocolate in there though. But whatever, it's still good.
Because we didn't get quite enough chocolate for breakfast, we had to go get second breakfast at Cacao Chocolate House before heading off to Meow Wolf. And this place had some of the best chocolate truffles I've seen in a long time, but what they're really known for is their chocolate elixirs. So they have both sweetened European hot chocolates and spice-based, unsweetened Mesoamerican hot chocolate. So of course we had to get a couple truffles and a couple of hot chocolates just to make sure we had a good base for the rest of the day. If you're gonna be in Santa Fe, I think Meow Wolf is a must-see attraction. I didn't take a lot of video inside, I don't wanna ruin some of the surprises for you, but I'll post a couple pictures. We spent about 2 hours there before going off to get lunch. So we're like 15 minutes outside of Santa Fe. We wanted to get out of the touristy stuff. We just got some dumplings from Chang's Dumpling House, and there's no eating inside. It's just to-go dumplings only. So we found this parking lot. I don't know if you can see this giant blue whale made out of recycled plastic, but we're gonna check that out in a second. But for right now, we're gonna dig into these dumplings. I'm gonna be honest, we actually ate here 2 days in a row because it was so good, but this was the first time trying it. So we've got the jiangbing, which was $8. It's essentially a pork belly Chinese burrito. And we've got their signature dumplings, which are shrimp, pork, and chives. This was $7, and they were some of the best dumplings that I've ever had.
Yeah, those are good.
Good texture for sure.
For $7 for, it was $7 for 8 dumplings? That was really good. It looks really good. It's good. It could use some sauce. It's gonna get soaked in dumpling sauce in a second.
About 15 minutes south of town is another art installation by Meow Wolf that I did not want to miss. We came to see Ethel the whale. She holds the record for the largest recycled plastic sculpture in the world. It's a life-size blue whale made completely out of single-use plastics that was bought by Meow Wolf and brought here into the desert. If you're into art or just whales or whatever, definitely come check it out. It's completely free. There's a couple other things to do. We're gonna hit a haiku garden, right? Here we are. All right, so the haiku area proved to be very difficult to find if you're looking for it. It's like in the middle courtyard of this building, so we drove all the way around the perimeter. Definitely couldn't find it, but yeah, if you're parked by the whale, just walk through the middle of the courtyard and you'll see all these different stones. It's cool. I mean, I guess if you like poems and stuff, and yeah, also free, so, you know, you could do that. Okay, so I'm not the biggest expert on poetry, but if you could leave in the comments what a haiku is. I know it's like a certain amount of syllables, certain amount of syllables, certain amount of syllables in 3 lines. I don't think a lot of these are haikus, but help me out. Is it 353, 575? What is a haiku? There's also a couple cool sculptures here too. So in the middle of this garden, if you look this way, neat spot. I wouldn't necessarily come out of the way for any of this, but you know, if you got a little time to kill, why not? It's about that time to start hitting happy hours, and the first place on the list was Santa Fe Spirits Distilling. where from 3 to 5 p.m., all of their cocktails are only $9. So we got ourselves a Manhattan and an Old Fashioned to start out the night, before walking just a couple blocks over to Cowgirl Barbecue, where we continued the night with a few margaritas, caught a little live music, and then had a couple appetizers. We had these sweet potato fries that came with a sweet cinnamon mayo kind of thing. And then we had this dish that was a roasted bulb of garlic with salsa verde and then melted cheese, and you eat it all on crostinis. Good way to soak up some of the alcohol. And the best part is, the grand total only came to $20.60. Lastly, to finish off the night, we went to Tomasitas, which is a traditional New Mexican style restaurant. We grabbed ourselves some pine nut cheesecake to go. It comes with this pine nut caramel. There's also pine nuts in the cheesecake. This was one of my favorite things I ate the entire trip, but we figured we'd make good use of the soaking tub and get some rest for the next day. The next morning, we took it pretty easy. We just explored some shops around the plaza, and I took a friend's recommendation for lunch. Went to Posa's Tamale Factory. We wanted to get some really good homemade tamales, covered with red and green chili, some sopapillas on the side, drizzled with honey. And it was our last night in town, so yes, I got some more dumplings from Chang's before we went to our last hotel, which was the Homewood Suites by Hilton, about 20 minutes north of the city, up by the new Buffalo Thunder Casino Resort. We wanted this to just be a relaxing day. Hang out by the pool, maybe explore the casino a bit. We actually saved $60 a night by staying at the Homewood Suites versus the casino hotel. It had everything a good Airbnb would have, a refrigerator that we stocked with beer and wine, plates, one normal size glass or a few small glasses. I decided to have a little fun with the camera before going to check out the casino. We learned one thing very quickly, and that is even though it is a very nice casino and brand new, due to staffing shortages, every restaurant here is closed, and almost everything we encountered is out of order, so don't stay here quite yet. And that brings us to the total. So starting with the biggest piece, which is hotels, we spent $350 at the Guadalupe Inn, plus $130 for the last night, bringing our hotel total to $480, which I think is pretty good for it being a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now for activities, we only spent $75 at Meow Wolf, plus a little bit at the casino, but where we spent most of our money is on food and drinks. So I'm going to put all of the totals here. We did go to a few other places that we didn't, so I'm going to add in $80 for things that I didn't film. Mostly alcohol, couple food items, bringing the total food to $278. Add that with the hotels, and that is $758 for a 3-night getaway. I think under $400 a person for 3 nights of eating, drinking, and exploring is pretty amazing. And if you like this, I've been Jim with Doesn't Pay Full Price. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.